So hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So what I have here today is the 2023 Mazda 2 hatchback. Yes, I finally got the Mazda 2 hatchback on my channel. So this will be just a walk around review, FYI. So I'd like to thank everyone here at Mazda Makati and to Sir Ralph Fuerte. These are his contact details. So hopefully you can visit them here soon because of course you know I'm a big fan of Mazda vehicles. And stay tuned for more walk around reviews and car reviews coming right here at Mazda Makati. So here with this Mazda 2 hatchback, I mean, in its class, it's probably the only premium one in its segment, but compared with the rest of them, it's probably the best one and the most, hence the name, the most premium one too in its class. This still incorporates the Kodo design language. There's a lot of sharp cuts here. Below the all-affair LED lights, and then ground clearance is 152 millimeters, which is actually pretty generous for its class too. I must say, it's even like 2 millimeters more than my personal car. You get black wheels all around, LED repeaters here too on the side mirrors, and actually I do like this machine gun gray. I was hoping to review the gold color or of course my ever favorite one, the soul red color. So on the side profile too of this Mazda 2 hatchback, it's your usual hatchback, a bit more on the bubbly side of things, but it looks cute, I have to say. So as well, powering this Mazda 2 hatchback, so this is a 1.5 liter naturally aspirated 4-cylinder engine that produces 108 horsepower and 141 Newton meters of torque. So as well, like all automatic Mazdas, this one is mated to a 6-speed automatic transmission. I didn't mean like all Mazdas because with the CX-60. This is as well one of the largest engines in its class too, a 1.5 liter, and as well probably one of the most peppiest one too. So I kind of understand why now Autohaven did a compare with this and my favorite ever hatchback in the world, the Abarth 595. Comparing with the rest, the Spark, the Wigo, and so on and so forth. Yeah, I see why this is the top choice of many hatchback buyers. So here now at the rear of the Mazda 2 hatchback, like what I said on the side profile, this Mazda 2 has a more bubbly design here at there. But I would say it's really cute in my opinion. And then you have LED brake lights too over here. And I love the repeaters, they disappear and appear. And then you get chrome strips over here and a real exhaust right there. I mean, I think all of its competitors have real exhausts. Anyway, so open the boot up of this Mazda 2 hatchback. No power tailgate, but it's fine. So the total space here is at 280 liters. I just noticed right now a light here on the left side only. It's halogen too. You have a tonneau cover, a very thick one. And then underneath, you have a space saver donut type tire. And as well, not bad for what this is. I know it's a small boot, but I would say it's much bigger than that of its competitors. And finally, when you fold all of the seats down, it's close to 1,000 liters, which is actually pretty good too. So that's about it here with the engine, the exterior, and the boot of this Mazda 2 hatchback. Let's check out the interior. Whoops. I was looking for the button. Whoops! So this is the interior of the Mazda 2 hatchback. So here in the interior, of course, it's one of the more premium ones in its class. Yeah, it's still a Mazda, I can say. I mean, look at the steering wheel. It's exactly almost the same like with every other Mazda model. You get your phone connectivity and voice command buttons here on the left side, and on the right side, it's completely blank. But what I like too with this Mazda 2, so here in the door card, yeah, it may be mixed with plastic and leather, hard leather here for your elbows. But look at this suede material right here. Feels like more like a sports car now sitting in here. And then you have cubby spaces, cup holders on each side. A small bottle will fit. And then here on the left side of the dashboard, below the air conditioning vent, there's a lot of blank buttons. Even though this is the only variant here of Mazda 2 in the Philippines. And then back here in the steering wheel, surprisingly, you get paddle shifters. Yes, it's plastic only, but I don't mind, at least there is. And then as well you have, oh, tilt and telescopic for this. Huh, I didn't expect that. So here in your instrument cluster, you have an analog tachometer flanked by 2 digital instrument displays. And above the dashboard itself, you have a heads-up display. And then here in the middle, you have a very small infotainment screen. Hopefully, I'll get to demo this all soon when I have a lend out of this or test drive of someone out there who's willing to make me borrow their car. And I don't mind it. It just looks like a tablet that's just been stuck here in the dashboard. But I know for sure it's a Mazda, you won't mind it whatsoever, but it makes up for it. You have wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto. The Android Auto is not wireless, but at least there still is. And then below the infotainment system itself, look at this blue hue leather material. Yeah, it does give this Mazda 2 more character. You have an engine start stop button here. Further down below, I think you have safety reminders above the air conditioning knobs. Further down below, you have a carbon fiber trim here. Inside, you have an SD card, 2 USB ports, a 12-volt socket, and a wireless charging pad. Surprisingly, my phone fits there like perfectly. And then here, around in the gear shift, it's gloss black, but you won't be touching that anyway. Further down, you have the toggle switch for sport mode and normal mode only. And then way back, you have your buttons here for your infotainment system. Yet again, somewhat a swivel knob here. Oh, that sounds really cool. And a manual handbrake. Further back, you have 2 cup holders with a small bottle. And what else? Above here, you have lights, halogens. Should have left that on again. Sun visor, there's a vanity mirror. No light, but you're close to the light anyway. Don't extend, but it's fine. Oh, you still have a ticket tip holder, at least. Biggest highlight for me here with this Mazda 2 hatchback are the seats. There's blue with a white stripe in the middle and somewhat suede material yet again. So, sitting here, more on the sportier side of hatchbacks. Not comparing only with the Abarth 595, but with the rest, yeah, it's one of the more sportier ones. And yeah, it's really comfortable, really soft. Oh yeah, one more thing, glove box. Oh, that's huge for a hatchback, wow. And yeah, that's about here in front of this Mazda 2 hatchback. Let's go to the rear seats. So these are the rear seats of the Mazda 2 hatchback. So first thing I immediately noticed here at the rear, okay, you get the same materials here in the door card, but there's nothing at all. There's no cubby space, no cup holders whatsoever. But yet again, it makes up for it for this suede material. And yeah, barely any toys here in the rear of this Mazda 2 hatchback, but I completely forgive it. There's no map pocket here behind the driver's seat, but you have at least behind the right front passenger seat. But as you can see, look at the space for hatchback. My feet room and knee room is really good. That's my driving position, by the way. My headroom, still generous enough. I'm 5'4", but I expected this kind of headroom for a small hatchback anyways. The seats here are the same like the ones in front. You have a white stripe in the middle with the blue and black and the suede here for your lumbar support. And then you have a cubby space here in the middle. Somewhat fits upon and you put whatever stuff you want there in the middle. I think even coins, because you can easily reach it from the front seat. So right here in the middle, yeah, this is in the way, but yeah, the transmission tunnel is really tall. I think a third passenger will just be alright here for short trips, but I think it's a little bit softer sitting here in the middle too. Right, so that's about it here with this Mazda 2 hatchback. For the cost of all of this one is at 1,220,000 pesos. Yes, for a hatchback, it is quite steep, but gotta be honest, if you're after the fun for driving dynamics, this is the hatchback to go for. So that concludes my walk-around review of this Mazda 2 hatchback. I'd like to thank everyone here again at Mazda Makati, and to Sir Ralph Huerta, these are his contact details. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more Mazda reviews coming right up. Bye-bye.